सो थोड़ा इसके बारे में बताइए कि व्हेन दिस ट्राइफर्केशन हैपेंस एंड उसका इम्पैक्ट क्या होता है रियल एजुकेशन के टेक अवेज में, मतलब एंड व्हाट इज योर प्रिस्क्राइब्ड काइंड ऑफ ट्रेजेक्ट्री.
Yes. So, well, the current trends which are that the moment the student is entering the medical college, from the first day itself, he or she has made up her mind, his or her mind, that I'm going to be so and so specialist. Usually, and this view is, as you said very rightly, they have, it's running in the families, or they have already made up their mind, or something of that sort. Now, I would recommend here, I'm just hitting the bullseye straight, that medical education is very rich in terms of its various disciplines, various concepts, various there is a huge information overload. The information that the mind is assimilating is really huge, for that matter. So I would really suggest that, first of all, be a good doctor. What you said, the good doctor series, the first goal should be, I have to be a good doctor. And the MBBS degree empowers you to be a good doctor.
Okay, it
So
is enough. It is
it is enough.
substantively
It
enough.
is, yes, it is substantially enough to make you a good doctor. So,
Mhm.
to understand what all diseases are there in the community, if you really, what we say, making the most out of the MBBS program. So, if you study your subjects well, attend your ward rounds well, integrate the two, learn, do your labs well, and read your textbooks well, ask yourself reverse questions, integrate multidisciplinary approach to learning. This would help you so much in your overall journey.
So inherently, you are suggesting that until or unless you touched upon your the core of 4.5 years, try to
Correct.
immerse
Correct.
yourself
So
into the
this
curriculum
this
and then
triaging,
decide upon what trajectory you have to adopt
yes,
right
this
from the
triaging
first
should
day itself.
this triaging should rather come at the end of the internship, rather, I would say.
Okay, after internship, you're saying.
After internship, not even in the start of internship. Because you see, internship will give you discover your personality traits. A cardiologist and a cardiac surgeon are different, a neurologist, a neurosurgeon are different,
Ha, ha, ha,
a
ha, ha, ha.
gastrointestinal surgeon is different,
The
and
micro nuances of it all.
yes, and your personal proclivities, which specialty suits you most, and do you need to specialize even? And if you want to be a GP or a doctor on record like me, how you would like to, what all additional knowledge or programs you would need, then you would specialize in that direction. So, for example, I went for healthcare administration because I wanted to understand that what is the grassroots, scenario and situation of the health condition in our country, and how I can
So I think
best.
just friends, what Dr. Surbi is saying is phenomenal, and it's an utter contrast to what the engineering education provides us because in engineering or technological programs, you choose the discipline right at the very head start. Whatever ranks you get into IIT, JEE, I think that remains a kind of a matter of pride and prestige कि भैया आप अगर AIR 100 हो तभी आपको कॉम साइंस मिलेगा in one of the IITs, and then the pecking order goes down, and until or unless you love numbers more or you love playing with the machines more, you don't understand it, but that's how the engineering programs go. But somewhere the medical programs gives you almost 4.5 plus 1 5.5 years of hands-on experience, and where you can really discover yourself that where your personal proclivities and personal aspects lie in. So rather than aping the engineering field for that matter, it doesn't deal with the tough life, things like that. Employability issues are very much on the engineering forefronts. So I think medical education is quite distinguished and differentiated. एंड डॉक्टर भी अगर आप 4.5 साल के बाद भी सोचते हो तो क्या नुकसान है उसमें, लाइक people generally keep on mugging and mugging and mugging. Like what we have seen is they don't go out and practice like after their license, like you said, 4.5 years plus 1 years. So what do you recommend as a practicing GP and the trajectory you chose कि भैया जाके कहीं पे बैठ के 1,000, 2,000, 10,000 पेशेंट भी देखो आफ्टर योर इंटर्नशिप एंड alongside you pursue your further I would say career trajectories.